Hello, welcome back everyone to a new video. So in this video we'll learn some perspective today, and we'll learn how to draw a scene like a cafe or something in 2 point perspective. So very first you just need a straight line. This is actually the eye level, and you can mark 2 points on each, both side, one and so now first we'll draw some guidelines, and once you done with the guideline we will start directly the scene. So this is a very interesting perspective. Again, you can also draw using 1 point perspective. In upcoming videos I will show you how can you actually draw different type of buildings, or how can you use actually different perspective to draw different type of scenes. So very first, like it's a kind of, I will make a cafe first. So first decide the height, and first I will make the set part, and I will then add board or something. So see these two lines, the diagonal lines, I took freehand. Like generally the angle of set is slightly different than the vertical angle. Rest the diagonal lines is going towards the right side point. So again you can actually add any kind of detailing, or you can even also change the whole scene, but in this case I will focus the cafe first. So this is kind of the cafe. Also if you want to put some board or something where generally the menus or something, then again the bottom part going to be from the left side point. So that's why these 2 points are very important. I am using pen directly and trying to draw some slightly to show organic look. I'm trying to draw slightly just creating the line slightly uneven. You can also, if you struggle with draw to straight line, you can also draw using some scales or something, but I do prefer like to practice lines separately, so you can actually improve your time. Also you can put a board or something, and you can write either is open or close, and just because it's a transparent glass, you can also draw two lines just to show it's a shiny surface. Now I will put a car, like I will draw a car on the side. So and when you draw a scene, like the most important thing is the proportions. So you need to think when you draw a car or any kind of building or human, so try to draw within the proportion. So according to a house, or according to a shop or something, cafe, so how big the vehicle will look, so you need to decide that first and draw it. So again these are coming from point only. I will separately, I will make some videos to, I will show you how can you actually draw vehicles in slightly in large space. So it's slightly tiny, so I won't able to show much detail, but still it will look like a car from far. Now decide the height, and just to add some broken like wall or something. Also I will add a electric pole here, and we can actually add some detailing into that. Like if you see electric pole, there are some on the sides some devices are connected, like I don't know the technical names, but you can see this kind of, and a lot of wires are there. So basically I'm using the micron pen. You can also use ball pen, just to show slightly darker, because when I draw with very light pressure, so sometimes it's very difficult to show in cameras. That's why I'm using black this pen, like micron one. Now on the left side I'm making again a like a home or something, like where I can show you some footpath, and also the building side, like I can show some textures like brick walls and a window on this one. It's like on the front, so you can decide the layers according to the perspective which is on the front. If you want to put a human figure, so you need to draw the human figure first, then you can focus on the rest thing. So like this, you can now texture on the wall. Again, if you want, you can show it broken wall here as well. So now let's add some more details like a slope or something on the front side, or I can add that later. So now I will add a board here, decide the width, and on top of that I will put a board. So all these lines again are going to be vertical, but sometime if you want to draw some different kind of structure, then you are free to choose the lines or slightly make it uneven to show more realistic look. Otherwise, if you want to very draw very specific or very new kind of scene, like everything is freshly built, then you can just draw precise lines from the point. Now this board also diagonal line, this particular line also going to be from the right rate point, and on top of that, if you want to write something like cafe or something, that also going to follow the perspective. So be careful when you write something in any perspective like compositions. Either it's, if you want to write something just on the front like in one point perspective, then you can just write freehand, but when it's going towards the point, then you need to remember like the text also going to be towards the like according to the point, otherwise it will look very weird. Also like if you find this video helpful right till now and enjoying the video, just do subscribe. Right now again I'm trying to add a window here. It's like a cafe, so if you want, you can also put a small plant or something near the cafe, or maybe on the sides. Maybe on the front I will add a plant, small plant near the door actually later. So now once you finish the main building, like this is the very focused one, then we will add some other details next to this thing, but we can't actually add too much detailings because the focus part is the cafe. So just to finish this scene, we can add some small detailing. Like this is also a small like a shop or something. I'm adding a shutter, so it's closed, so I will again draw the diagonal lines towards the point. So see, all these lines going to be right side, towards the right side point, and you can add a small detailing on top of that. Now you can add a small board as well. And similarly, like you can add other buildings. It will slightly look smaller and smaller near the vanishing points. And I can also add a small light here. So there are a lot of details you can add, street lights, electric poles, zebra crossing, and all these things. So be careful just when you use different perspectives. So basically the diagonal lines in 1 or 2 point perspective, you can clearly see the vertical line is generally is parallel all the way. Just again to show organic, I slightly add wobble lines, so otherwise you can make straight lines. Now again, as I said, when you write something, be careful. So all these lines for this letter, the center line is going towards the point. So this is the window. Now I will add a small plant here. and you can also write down on the second board, but again that's not important, so I'm not making any I'm not writing anything. And here I will draw a window again, so it's very near. So again when you draw, just slightly it will look very it's very close to us, so you can actually put much detailing, like for the window, glass window, you can add some diagonal lines. And now on this one I will add a small board and gate, something, just some random lines. And on the last, again I can draw a small car, like vehicle or something. And on the back side, like assume there is a T point or something. So after this you can actually make small buildings. That is very far, so do not make very large or huge tall buildings. That is also possible, but technically it's a street kind of scene, so to look all organized. So now on the road, generally you will see some detailings, like white patches or something, so that is also coming from the point. So this line is coming from left, and it's combination of left and right side. There is no like vertical line on that for height. Now for the buildings, the small lines also coming from the point, but again you can slightly make these lines tilted or something, to just to show a rough kind of look. So here I'm making a small like slope or something. You can, if you want, you can avoid this one, but it will look slightly interesting. So try to add, when you draw composition, try to draw some, like add some detailings, small detailings. Like here I'm adding a small board again and a door. Just you can also write in different language if you know. So in different, if you see the structure of shops and everything is changes according to the places. So if you want to show a particular states or countries street, then you can also put write down some names of that particular area. So this is actually how actually you can make. So in case any doubt or anything, just write me on the comment section. And this is my new channel, so do support and subscribe. And I hope like you find this video helpful. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know how is this and what you want to see in the next video. So thank you so much once again. See you soon at the new video. Take care and goodbye.